Here we are, May 7th, 2026. Beautiful day in New York City. So I'm gonna go for an easy run now, get that done, get some food in me, chill, and then catch up with you guys after that. Real quick rundown of the type of gear I've got on here. This is just an Adizero Adidas top, very nice and lightweight. I've got the UVU half tights. There's a V2 one, so they got the bigger pockets in the back. Slightly better, I think, material on these than the original ones. And then just Adidas socks and the Adidas Hyper Boost Edge. And then these guys are from Always in Motion. So without further ado, I'm gonna get out the door and catch back with you guys afterwards. So I just finished the run. I am up here on my roof. Figured it's just such a beautiful day. Why not get up here, a little change of scenery than just being in the apartment. But I did an easy 12K, nice kind of like aerobic base building type run. I don't really start training for anything until June 1st. It's like early May right now. So I'm just trying to keep the engine ticking over a little bit with my runs, just nice, easy distance type thing. But we did just a loop around kind of like lower Manhattan, down across, up through Friday, over the West Side Highway. Hate running on the West Side Highway, but up the West Side Highway and then across through the West Village, back home to the East Village here. I went out in the Hyper Boost Edge, which I just love these shoes here. I just think these are like so nice. They've got a nice high stack here, super comfy, but just nice propulsion on these as well, which admittedly I don't think you get out of a lot of like kind of super high stack shoes like this. But the run felt super good, body feels really good. I'm ready for this training block come June. I'm going to be working with a coach, more on that as we get closer to it, with the goal of going sub 3 in New York. That is like the only goal. That is the biggest goal. But going to be documenting as much of that as I can, my life in general around that, in that training block. The running, the lifting, the nutrition, and then just everything in between, gear, clothing, travel, all of that type of stuff, and try to bring it here on YouTube now that I kind of have more time and more resources in my life to make that happen. But with that being said, I'm just going to chill here on the roof for a bit, get a little bit of sun, and then get some food. All right, I did not film that meal. I had about 50 grams of protein worth of egg whites and then some oatmeal, some protein and carbs after the run. Pretty boring meal. I will say a lot of my meals right now are very boring and very strict. Obviously post-run, I want to make sure that I'm like fueling properly, but I have been cutting pretty aggressively for the last 8 weeks. I'm sure I will talk more about that in a future video, kind of the physique goals there, but overall been very, very happy with the progress in that regard. All that to say, I am going to end the video here, but I want to take a second here to kind of acknowledge the fact that it's been a couple years since the last video. So much has changed in that time, and when I was making videos back then, I was really burning the candle at both ends to try and just build my business and grow, and to great success, which has been incredible. However, things like this have fallen to the wayside. But now I have way more time and resources to dedicate to going back into doing this type of thing, documenting all the training in my life like I was doing, but in a much better way, I think, now. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has stuck around. I'm sure this was a bit of a jump scare on your subscriber page. And to anybody new here, welcome. I think this is going to be a fun, new, exciting chapter. I know a lot of you over on Instagram had been asking if I would vlog, if I would bring back vlogging, all of that stuff. So here we are doing it now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next one.